Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video we will discuss about what is repertory and what is its broadly classification. So the topics that we will cover in this video are: what is the exact meaning of repertory, what is its broadly classification. So basically here there are 5 repertories that we will discuss with you. So first one is repertories which are based on the philosophical concept. Secondly, repertories which are based on no distinct philosophy. Third, clinical repertories. Then fourth, card repertories. And the last one is mechanically aided repertory, that is repertorial softwares. So these are the basic topics that we will cover in this video. So let's start. So first of all, we'll talk about what is repertory. What is the exact meaning of repertory? So let's talk about it. So repertory basically systematically and logically arranged index to the homeopathic materia medica, which is full of information which is collected from toxicology, drug proving and clinical experiences. So this is the exact meaning of repertory. Now, what is the usefulness of repertory? So repertory helps us to find out the required symptoms together with the medicine or a group of medicines having a different grades. It is a collective link. It is a connective link between materia medica and the disease. What is the broad classification of the repertory? So as you can see here on the screen, we have provided a picture of broadly classification of repertory. As you can see here, the first one, that is repertory based on philosophical concept. So they are again subdivided into two subtypes, that is, first one is general to particular and second is particular to general premises. And the second repertory you can see here, repertory having no specific philosophical concept. Now the third repertory you can see here, clinical repertories. So they are again subdivided into two subtypes, that is, the first one, repertories which covers the whole body, and secondly, repertories which deals with the disease conditions. Now the fourth repertory you can see here, that is a card repertory. There are various card repertories. And the last one you can see here, the mechanically aided in the form of the softwares. So this is the broadly classification of the repertories. Now, so number of repertories have been progressively increases since the time of Master Dr. Christian Frederick Samuel Hahnemann, and together more than 200 repertories available in homeopathy. And because of the different types of repertories, it is necessary to classify them so that busy practitioners can utilize the right repertory at the right time. So the first repertory now we will talk about, that is repertory which is based on philosophical concept. So they are again subdivided into two subtypes, general to. So first of all, we'll talk about general to particular with the examples also. So let's talk about it. So based on the concept of general to particular premises, so here the general is given prime importance, then follows characteristics particular. Examples you can see here on the screen, we have provided pictures, that is repertory of homeopathic materia medica by Dr. J.T. Kent. Secondly, synthetic repertory by Dr. Werthel and Dr. Will Clunker. And next example is homeopathic medical repertory by Robin Murphy. And the last one is synthesis repertory by Frederick Shions. So these are the basic examples of repertories which are based on philosophical concept, that is general. Second subtype, that is particular to general premises with examples. So based on the concept of particular to general premises, on the philosophical concept of totality, first based on the doctrine of analogy and concomitance, The example here you can see Therapeutic Pocketbook, that is TPP by Dr. Boning Hassan. So this is an example of particular to general premises repertory based on the doctrine of analogy and concomitance. And the second is which is based on the complete symptoms, concomitant symptoms and pathological generals. So you can see here the example, that is Boning Hassan characteristics repertory, that is BBCR. So these are the examples of particular to general premises. So here we have discussed about the repertories, various repertories which are based on the philosophical concepts. So this was all about the first repertory. Now second, that is repertory which is based on no philosophical concept, where there is no logic, no philosophy. So let's talk about them. So they are also called as concordance repertories, and these repertories are mainly used for the purpose of reference and not for systematic repertization. Now the examples you can see here on the screen. First one is Nur repertory, and the second one is Concordance Repertory of Materia Medica by Gentry, or simply you can say Gentry repertory. So these are the examples of repertories which are based on no philosophical concept. So this was all about the second repertory. Now third repertory, that is clinical repertories. So these repertories have many clinical rubrics you can say symptoms, under different systems and medicines, and are grouped against the name of the diseases. Now as you can see here on the screen, they are again subdivided into two parts, that is covering the whole body, and the second one is deal with the disease condition. So first of all we'll talk about covering the whole body. So the example of this type of repertory is, you can see here on the screen we have provided a picture, that is clinical repertory appended to Boric Materia Medica, and second is clinical repertory by J.H. Clark. So these are the examples of repertories covering the whole body under clinical repertories. Now second, repertories which deals with the disease conditions only. So they are also again subdivided, firstly on specific part, and second is on clinical condition. So first of all we'll talk about on specific part. So they are Menton's uterus, Barrett's eyes, Morgan's urinary organs. And second one is on clinical conditions, that is Bell's diarrhea, and another repertory is Allen's repertory of intermittent fever. So this was all about the third type of repertory, that is clinical repertories. So the repertories we have right now discussed with you are the example of clinical repertories. Now let's talk about the fourth type of repertory, that is card. Right now they are not in practice, but in ancient time they were very popular to practice. They are basically used for the repertorization. So with card repertories, so card repertories basically are the slips of cards which are arranged systematically, which facilitate the work of finding out the remedies. As other examples, so you can see here the Kishore card repertory. This is an example of card repertory, and second example of card repertory is Boger card repertory, and another example of card repertories are Sharma's card repertory. Another one is Field's card repertories. So these are the various card repertories which you can use for reference, but in the modern time they are not in practice. There is no usefulness of these repertories. They are used in a very least amount. So this was all about the fourth repertory. Now last repertory, that is mechanically aided repertory, or you can say simply softwares. In the modern time they are very much in practice. Most of the practitioners used to use them for repertorization, and now we will talk about them. So, mechanically aided repertories. So, the whole repertory as well as the process and method of repertorization are put in a form of a software. And some computer repertories are, so first repertory you can see here, that is radar. This is the basic software. So you can see here this software radar. These are the various pictures we have provided to you guys. So you can see here radar. And the second software that comes, also a software which is used for repertorization to find the simillimum. And so this was all about the fifth repertory, that is mechanically aided repertories, or you can say simply softwares. So that's all. In this video we have discussed about what is repertory and what are the different types of repertories, or you can say simply the broad classification. That's all. See you guys in our next video. Till then, stay connected with us for more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe and comment below, and yes, press the bell icon for more updates. Stay safe, stay healthy, and don't forget to meditate, exercise, perform yogas, pranayams, and aerobic exercise for your up guys in the next video. And thanks for watching our video.